The majority of the UK and Europe are now being affected by Storm Eowyn as it moves across and up through the UK. As it passes through into Europe and Scandinavia, it is likely to bring plenty of snow and blizzards up there as well. But the main focus is on the UK, and it looks like there's going to be plenty more storm systems moving through over the next couple of days. As we zoom in on the UK and the warnings, there's a widespread red warning over Ireland at the moment, and a more widespread yellow warning across the whole of the United Kingdom, an amber warning across parts of southern Scotland, northern England and Wales, and the North Midlands, and two red warnings across Northern Ireland and southern Scotland and northern England. And these are going to be enforced until Friday night, and some still enforced over Scotland into Saturday and Sunday, and some more warnings for rain into Monday and Tuesday. As we zoom closer in to the UK, we see the storm system moving in, and on the front edge there's some widespread snow for parts of northern England and Scotland, and some blizzard-like conditions as the wind gusts pick up to 80 to 100 miles per hour on parts of the coasts and higher ground. And more storm systems continue to move in into next week, bringing more unsettled weather, and more weather warnings are prior to come into force. And if we go to the ECMWF run based on that for the winds, based on that precipitation type run, you can just see how severe the winds are going to be. With North Ireland there, with a chance at 200 kilometres an hour wind gusts and 300 on the coast. I don't know if that's very accurate, but I mean that would be severe. And once again, even North Midlands, most of the United Kingdom in 60 kilometres to 200 miles per hour wind gust, which is on the level of a Category 3 hurricane, so it is very, very severe. As we follow that storm system and another little storm feature into north-eastern Europe, into Scandinavia, into Denmark, Norway and Finland, and other parts of Scandinavia, we do see this storm system from earlier today fizzling out. But here comes Storm Eowyn, bringing extremely heavy snow to around Oslo in Denmark, a little bit, mostly Norway, and Finland especially affected by that, looking very, very heavy snow. And then consistent other storms moving up towards the Lapland, Finnish area into Scandinavia, producing more and more snow, which overall is just going to keep introducing the amount of snow. As we look at the winter overview, you can see it is very, very, very snowy for all parts of Scandinavia. And because of them storm systems moving in to northern Europe, we have got some widespread wind, snow and blizzard warnings, especially for the Finland area and the north up towards the Lapland, Katila and Levi area have seen the most severe warnings, with plenty of warnings issued for the Finland area and other parts of Scandinavia for that snow moving in. Meanwhile, the rest of Europe is fairly more settled than the UK and Ireland and Scandinavia, but we have got some thunderstorms moving in around here for more tropical parts of Europe, around Italy, and to the east of Spain and Portugal at the moment. And these are probably going to prep up and produce some very heavy showers. And there is some snow in the mixer as it gets into parts of more central Europe just there, with some very heavy precipitation over the Alps, bringing much more snow there, as you can see, as some of these storm systems off the Atlantic move in to the continent just there. Now let's have a look at the UK snow risk. So as this system moves through, there is a big snow risk on the front edge for especially Scotland areas, producing around 10 centimetres over the hills. But on some secondary features on Saturday night into Sunday morning, there is a chance of some snow for as far south as Birmingham, on the Welsh mountains, Manchester and Stoke-on-Trent, as more systems move up. And Scotland, of course, up to about 20 centimetres in the longer range. And yeah, right at the end, a lot of snow moving in, but we're not going to take that too seriously, as that might all be wrong. And if we look at the snow depth for parts of Northern Europe into Scandinavia, you can see that these snow events are going to continue over the next couple of days, building up the snow even more than they are at the moment. And, that's how we will stay over the next couple of weeks as it continues to pile up like it always does over the higher ground in Scandinavia. And to finish off this 900 subscriber special, we're going to have a look where the storm is at the moment. So here it is. It's moving in. It's out in the Atlantic. If I can go back. There we go. So here it is now. Moving in. It's going to be a horrendous day for parts of southern Scotland, northern England tomorrow as the nightmare from the west moves in. The Category 3 hurricane level winds attack the United Kingdom. And it's going to be very, very bad. As you can see how powerful this is as it moves in around the eye of the storm here in the gap just there. So yeah, it will fizzle out. But even if you don't think this is that strong, right? This isn't the wind gust. This is just the average wind speed all the time. So the wind gusts will be double than that, and it'll be much more severe. That's the eye of the storm there, as you can see. All the wind wrapping around that low pressure and storm. So it will be very, very bad out there tomorrow. And if you're in the amber or red warning areas, I still think you should only go outside if you need to. And even if you're in the yellow areas, you could see some fairly bad winds. So yeah, it's going to be very, very severe. So we're really going to have to just see what happens. It's going to be a nightmare tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, very, very interesting. And I'm going to sign off now and just say thanks everyone for 900 subscribers. Thanks everyone for tuning into this video. And make sure to stay updated. Keep to the Met Office forecasts and guidance and warnings. Stay updated to the channel. Drop a like and sub. And most of all, stay safe tomorrow. Because it's going to be a very wild one tomorrow. And if you don't take the right precautions, it's going to be very, very dangerous. So that is all from me. Anyway, I hope you like this new form of video where we go through more chart data and it's a bit more edited. So yeah, I think it's been quite successful. So anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.